So when you do number one, you have options. You can stack it vertically or you can keep it horizontal. I really like the stacked way. I don't show it a whole lot, the vertical way, but I do like it. I would do negative 8x minus 12, big plus sign, and I put the second polynomial right underneath it. I line it up. And then you could add down. That's got the like terms all stacked up for you. And that's a good way to find the sum. Stacking it vertically. So negative 12 plus 4. You're still allowed to use your calculator. That's negative 8. Negative 8x plus 9x is 1x. We don't typically write that coefficient 1. That's typically invisible, right? So it's just x, yeah. So this is the answer. The sum is x minus 8.
Okay.
And we're asked to describe that result. So I'm going to describe all these things that I just reviewed here. So I'm going to say this has a leading coefficient of 1. There's an invisible 1 up front. It also has a degree 1 because the exponent that we don't see is 1. Two invisible numbers here. And it's 2 terms. X minus 8 is 2 terms. So we're going to call this a binomial. And that's a full answer for number 1. A pretty good review of everything discussed on Friday. Now, number 2, I did not do subtraction. It's very similar. We just have to distribute this negative sign or this subtraction sign. We're subtracting the k squared and we're subtracting negative 12. So you have to make sure you subtract everything in the right parentheses. So I'm going to show this one vertical also. Vertical subtraction. I'll put the top one first. That's k to the 3rd power minus, oh man. There's something interesting about this. Well, this one is in standard form. It has k to the 3rd, and then it has k to the 1st, but it's missing. There's no k squared term. Wow, this is kind of bad. There's no k squared, so I'm actually, when I stack it, I'm going to put a big space in here. Maybe 0 k squared, since there isn't a k squared. Minus 7k plus 2. And then I'll subtract the next one. And the next one doesn't have a k to the 3rd power. So we have 0k to the 3rd power, 1k squared, 0k to the 1st, minus 12. I'm putting zeros in for all of the it's missing all those exponents, so I put zeros in there so I can line them up. Okay. So because there's a minus sign, we're going to distribute that to all of these. All of these down here. So that's going to be negative, 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 And a negative times a negative is going to make that one positive. So I'm actually going to rewrite it. K to the third, 0k squared, minus 7k plus 2, the top didn't change. Down here, it's going to be minus 0 minus k squared minus 0 plus 12. So after you distribute this negative 1 through, you change that to adding down. Okay, so 2 plus 12 is 14. Negative 7 minus 0, negative 7k. 0 minus 1 is a negative 1k squared. And k to the third minus 0 stays k to the third. And that's your difference. So this is leading coefficient 1. Degree 3. And because there's more than 3 terms, we don't call it a binomial, trinomial, we call it a polynomial. Did anybody have any questions about the big idea math assignment from Friday? Don't get on there right now, guys. Let's do some more subtraction. Once you're done with Ballroom, you're going to open your book up to, where is it? Page 564, and we're going to do 12 and 13. This is classwork right now. We wrote on this page already. Do you guys have enough room there? Oh, it's 564, not 584. 564, 12 and 13. So you can either tear the pages out, grab a book and tear the pages out for chapter 7. Or if you want, you didn't keep a whole book before. If you want to grab a book and keep a book, you can. Have to bring it over and have to use it. So just depends on how you do it. You say volume 2 on it? Yeah, volume 2. No, we're in volume 2. So Winter, you're going to rip out the You can, but you have to bring it every day and not lose it. So you have to think about it. If you want to be carrying that around every day. So Ramsey, you weren't here starting? You weren't here starting? So what are you doing? What book did you use on Friday? It's all the same stuff. So look at the bottom. It'll say we keep. It's up to you. If you want to keep it, you have to bring it every day to school. Not So Ramsey, are you going to tear pages or are you going to keep it? Alright, so Wednesday you're tearing pages right now?
If I got it and I left it at home.
You'll just have to go off the screen.
555 to 660.
Alright, let's go ahead and do this first one. Decimals, exponents, subtractions. Okay, this is page 564. We're going to work this first problem out. Alright, so we're going to stack this vertically. So it's 0.7 p squared plus 0.1 p plus 3 minus negative 4p squared 0.1 p plus 3. Wow, these are very similar. So after I stack vertically, then I will distribute negative 1 to the bottom. So I'm going to go multiply here, and here, changing all of the signs of the bottom polynomial. And over here, write it change. Top is the same. The bottom's going to become a positive 4p squared, positive 0.1b p, and then a minus 3. After you distribute the negative, changing all the signs, you add down. Here I go. Alright, so 3 minus 3 is actually 0. 0.1p and another 0.1p, that's going to make 0.2p. And 0.7p squared and 4p squared is 4.7p squared. And that is our answer. I really wouldn't put the plus 0 in there. Box this decimal answer here. That's it. Try the next one. You guys ready for number 2?
No.
Got some fractions in it. We'll have to do some common denominator work. Alright, I'm going to erase number 12. So we have number 13. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Number 13, I'm going to write it vertically. 3/4 k plus 5 minus 1/3 k squared. Uh-oh. The most important thing about stacking vertically is that you line it up. I'm not going to put a k squared underneath a regular k. So I'm going to erase. Alright, so this one is missing k squared. So I'm actually going to do 0 k squared. So I can line this up. So this is 1/3 k squared. This one's missing regular k, so I'll put 0 k minus 6. It's important that k squared is over k squared, regular k is over regular k, constant over constant. Okay, now because we're subtracting, we have to distribute -1. If we were adding, we would just add straight down, but it's all about what's in the middle here. So I'm going to multiply -1 through and change all of their signs. Top stays the same. This becomes a -1/3 k squared minus 0 k plus 6. Well, that second one goes from k squared and it doesn't have a k to the first. So I just write it in there, or else I'd have to put a blank space there. Because you want all the same type terms up and down. So we got 11. -3/4 minus 0 doesn't change it. So we have -3/4 k plus 11 and 0 minus 1/3 -1/3. And this is the difference. Leading coefficient -1/3, degree 2, and it's a trinomial.
So you add the 0 k if the denominator is not same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, we need a long time to get this assignment done. That's it. All that's left is the assignment. We're going to page 568 and doing 27 to 32. Long time. Trying to get the touch grade. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and show 27. Alright, so I'm gonna stack it vertically. It'll be d minus 9 minus 3d minus 1. Then I will distribute -1. And I get d minus 9 minus 3d plus 1. And so that would be -8. -2d minus 8. Anybody right? 8. Okay.
Anybody have a question?